What's up, you guys? So it is Christmas Day today. It is the 25th of December. I didn't have to look at the calendar for that. And I'm extremely bored. But today's been kind of rough for me, and I'm gonna get into that and kind of explain why I haven't been posting on YouTube, even though I keep saying that I am. And just kind of venting out my feelings because I don't really know where to go with this anymore. And I don't really know how to get these things situated in my head. And I figured since I'm low on content anyway, and I'm not really doing any costumes right now because I'm still waiting on a wig to come in, and it's just the holiday season, so I'm not extremely rich right now. I figured I'd go ahead and make a YouTube video since all I really need is a camera, my voice, and an internet connection, and hopefully I'll actually post this one because I haven't been posting any of the ones that I've filmed, and I've filmed a couple, but I just have yet to get one up. When I first started college, I was really set on being at first a writer. For those of you that don't know, I've always loved literature, I've always loved writing. Never really been too much into poetry, but I studied Latin for 4 years, and just learning new languages and reading old poetry, reading old stories, reading books in general, writing books was just kind of a safe haven for me when I was little, so I always kind of stuck with that. And I did writing for a while and then got, I guess, kind of scared because writing doesn't really make a lot of money, and writing is really hard to use to find a job with. So I ended up switching over to science. I wanted to major in quantum mechanics, which is actually a very big passion of mine. I do love science and physics in general. I do love science, and I always thought that physics was something I was really good at, something that kind of comes naturally to me. So I transferred into science. I did that for about a semester, and I ended up taking a study abroad trip with my mother and a couple other biologists. I think there was a team of like 24 of us. We went to China and Japan. I've talked about this multiple times. My friends are tired of hearing it from me. I know. I hear you guys complaining. I went there for a month, decided that science wasn't something I wanted to do, especially because the major that I was doing was actually biology. So I switched over to screenwriting. I'm not going to edit this out the video. You get to know that this one, Maleficent, is causing problems, but I love her so much. So I switched over after science, after realizing that I didn't really like science all that much. I switched over to screenwriting because I really do love film. What you doing? What you doing? Please don't lay down. Thank you. No, she just wants to cuddle up to me. I switched over to screenwriting because film is something that's always been a big part of my life. My mom and I really bonded over movies, and movies are just kind of something that I always really loved. So I switched over to screenwriting, and I've been doing that for a semester now, and I'm really good at it. I love it a lot. I've worked on set already at least once. I wasn't doing script writing, I was just helping out. One of my teachers was doing a music video. So all in all, this major is really making me happy. However, I'm painfully aware of the fact that screenwriting probably doesn't make a lot of money, and it's really hard to make it in that industry. So I've been trying to find other jobs that I could do with a screenwriting major, and you really can't do much with a writing major unless you have an education major on top of that. So I've just been kind of all over the place because I want to have a good life. This video is just all over the place, but basically right now I'm just trying to like hold myself in from having a breakdown because I'm just so terrified of having a future that isn't good, isn't fun. I'm scared that I'm going to end up hating the major that I have and then waste thousands of dollars and however many years on, a screenwriting major that is going to get me nowhere. But it's just stressful, I guess. And this is my first Christmas away from my family. I went and visited them last week, and then just came back and just nonstop worked. And today's Christmas Day, but it doesn't feel like Christmas. It doesn't feel like how Christmas usually does. It just feels like another winter day. To get back to the point of why I'm not making YouTube videos, I am hella insecure about my voice, about how I look, about the fact that I don't really know what I'm doing on YouTube. I see a lot of people that have a really set thing for their channel. Some people are beauty gurus, some people do just cosplay videos, some people do the like iNabber or I am Alex or Tozy, like they do like commentary, and I'm not really any of those. I'm just kind of a weird thing in the middle. I'm not a fashion channel, obviously. I'm wearing the same hoodie that I wear every single day, And I could probably do costume videos, but I feel like those wouldn't go up very fast because it takes forever. Other than this jerk costume right here that I'm going to show you. Because this in itself, just the cloak, took like 2 days. And the tunic had to get hand sewn. And it was stressful, but I love it. But it was the first costume that I made by hand, and I don't regret it. I love it. But that took a while, and I was very rushed and very thankful that my paychecks all lined up at the right time so that I can afford it. But yeah, the reason why I haven't been uploading is because I don't really know what I have like to say or do. Like I could do like scary videos or investigative videos, but I feel like I would just be regurgitating videos that have already been made. I've watched 1,000,001 videos in the past week alone over the Jim Jones and the whole People's Temple, which is something that I knew about forever ago. I saw a movie on it on Netflix and just deep dived. But like, I don't really feel like talking about conspiracies. I have story times that I could tell, but I see a lot of YouTubers who do story times and everyone's always like, oh, the title is so exaggerated. But like, if I'm gonna tell you guys a story, I'm gonna tell you the story. I'm not gonna try and exaggerate it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and spend 20 minutes trying to exaggerate a story about how, you know, some person tripped and spilled their coffee on my shirt. Like, that doesn't do anything for me to exaggerate a story like that. And I get that's what you have to do to get views, but like, it's not that fun. Cons aren't really a thing right now. The next convention's in February, so I don't really know if I could be doing any con vlogs. My cat has just decided to put her head into my hand. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. I want to do art. I'm not an artist, by the way. I've never been an artist. I can make things, kind of like physical things, but art has been something that I'm not that good at. But I do want to get better at it. My boyfriend's really good at art, so I kind of want to learn how to do art so we have something to bond over and he can make fun of how bad I am at it. All over the place, story short, I basically haven't been uploading YouTube videos because I've been anxious and insecure, and either I'm really busy or I'm just terrified. I make videos a lot and I just never post them. And I don't really know what to make. I could just sit here and talk about things, and I feel like posting about how I'm feeling mentally would help a bit, you know, somewhere to vent out my feelings and see if anyone else feels the same. But I mean, it's scary. YouTube's terrifying. Well, social media is terrifying, but I have no problem posting on Instagram, so I don't see why my feelings don't translate over to YouTube as well. I keep asking Instagram what I should do, like what kind of things I should do, and a lot of people say story time, some people say cosplay videos. I could. I might post a video every now and then of like what I'm working on costume wise. I do kind of want to read some creepypastas. I feel like that would be fun. I don't really want to give my opinion on drama or like IRL stuff because I feel like that just perpetuates a really unnecessary situation. But I do want 2019 to be the year where I finally break out of my shell a little bit, because being a screenwriter who's afraid of a camera is kind of weird because I have to understand how things work from a camera perspective. So I think getting behind one or in front of one would be the best way to understand that. Just being a film major in general who's scared of posting videos seems like the most counterintuitive thing in the planet. So this is a really rambly video. I don't really have a structure to it. I'm probably going to get some comments from my mom talking about how there's no structure and I should have scripted myself, but I don't like scripting myself, which is ironic because I write scripts. I can write them, but I don't like following them, and I think that's the point behind everything. I like making the rules. I don't like following the rules. I meant to put my friendship bracelet on. Chris and I have matching friendship bracelets, and I wish... Hang on, can I show you guys? Will it focus? Do I have to do the beauty guru thing? Focus on it. Hang on. Let me see if I can focus. Here it is. Notice the boys. There it is. Chris has a matching one that has Bucky on it and his little shield, but I'm not a huge Bucky fan, so Chris is more of a Bucky fan than me. So I got Cap, but I took it off because it jingles a lot. That's all you're gonna hear. So yeah, that is my quick video. I'm gonna try and edit this and upload it in the same day. I don't know if that's gonna work. I have a new laptop because I broke mine, and so I haven't actually looked at the video editor on this yet. I just downloaded Photoshop like a couple hours ago, so we're gonna see how this goes. But yeah, I'm gonna try and post more. It would really help if I got suggestions from you guys on what to post. because it would make my life a lot easier of like stressing and thinking, oh, well, I could post this, but no one would like it, and just thinking that I'm regurgitating information. But if you guys want me to read some stories or give a story time or give my opinion on something, I guess I could do that. If not, I'm just gonna rant about my mental health for a couple hours. I'm gonna end this video here. This isn't a technically full thought out video. I just sat down in front of the camera. I started tearing up downstairs, came upstairs. I brought a candle with me somewhere. It's in a basket back there. It just says relax. It's one of those aromatherapy candles from Bath & Body Works. I'm gonna see if it works. So leave me suggestions for what I can do. Thanks for listening to me ramble for however long this video is, because at the time that I'm recording this, it's 20 minutes. But I really hope this video isn't 20 minutes long. That's where I'm gonna end this video. I'll post maybe this video, and if I do, then I'll post sometime at the beginning of January, because I do want to try and post at least one video a month next year, hopefully more. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.